Athletes in their prime. Athletes 0.1 seconds after they retire. Horse in real life. Horse in chess. So how's life, me? Zero interests, zero hobbies, zero talents, zero personality, yet that's me. My homie, mind keeping this a secret, me who wasn't even paying attention to anything he was saying, no problem boss man. My friend, it's all part of a big conspiracy to get us all. Me just not caring anymore. Me when I discover a good TV show that came out 12 years ago with 9 seasons. Metal fans be like, this is my favorite band. When the sun smiles, the birds smile back. When you didn't choose to be born and now are forced to suffer until you lie and be a wage slave until you are old. How dudes be smiling at you when they find your mom's only account. How I feel about cancelled live action Powerpuff Girls after the trailer has been leaked. I love when people post all of their business on social media and then have the audacity to tell someone to mind their own business. Honey, we are on season 3 episode 2 of this mess. We are invested. Rachel Zegler wins Action Movie Star of the Year at the 2024 People's Choice Awards. Keanu Reeves fell down 50 flights of steps and Tom Cruise drove a motorbike off a cliff though. It's funny how we say a butt hit my windshield when we are the ones going 70 miles per hour. I'll bet the Bugs family describes it differently. Human beings, anybody who's remotely different from us, why won't aliens visit us? When he listens to you, what does Brazil have to do with this? I couldn't find a green flag. I was like whatever bees, and the bees whatevered. Friend, how lazy are you? Me, doorstop. How Disney decided my taste in women. Mom was worried about my trip to the Grand Canyon. I sent her this picture. My 3 AM motivation. My 16-hour or 7-day procrastination. Me to myself. Don't buy useless things, we are not rich. I hate lying to my parents, but it's for their own good. I'm a person who really wants to do a lot of things trapped in a body of someone who doesn't. Other players trying to figure out why I have so few cards in my hand. Me shoving 2 to 3 cards from my hand under my A every time no one's looking. My wife not wanting X with me because I have a bad mood. Me having a bad mood because my wife does not want X with me. Mango croissants with mango filling. OMG. I just woke up to 600 tweets by angry French people who want to guillotine me. I just wanted to say, I do not apologize and do not care what the French think. When people your age are enjoying life but you're busy searching for the purpose of life. Just saw someone openly being a rude and yet still being more respected and successful than me. Day ruined. Fun projects you can do at home. Convince all your friends that a single piece of macaroni is called a macaronis. Me overthinking a random text I'm about to send. Me being incapable of thinking during an exam worth 50% of my grade. Advice of the day. Put garlic on fresh wound or burn to immediately make pain stronger. I just ended a 5-year relationship. OMG. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It wasn't my relationship. When she likes you but just as a friend. When you test your time machine for the first time but Earth isn't in the same place anymore. California. Missing hiker was held captive as ex to 200-pound female and that, my friends, is why you need to be precise when you use a genie lamp. Me after my 8-hour shift. Hashtag relatable. Back and body hurts. How did your dad lie? I really don't want to talk about it. Man eats 87 SpongeBob stickers in an alley. Therapist. You're so angry. You need to get in touch with your inner child. My inner child. The masculine urge to slowly bleed out here. I'll never understand people who get in the fast lane just to drive the speed limit. This lane is for crime. Me at 3 AM sneaking into the fridge to find food. People panic when they can't find a known face in a crowd. I panic when I find one. Someone, you pick, me. Manager, you should have been here at 8, me, why what happened at 8? Billionaires when they choose to go to space instead of making life better for others. One thing me and this fish have in common is that we both can't remember she. I have been looking for this thing for weeks. My brain after traumatizing itself for no reason by creating nightmares. Good Vikings save valuables from a burning house while lazy locals are chilling on the grass. $7.98. Pizza commercials be like. I be like I'm fine then shake my leg at 147 miles per hour. You smell so good, what's your secret? My secret. How I be looking at my girlfriend 6 Guinnesses deep. Me after waiting all day to game with bro and he leaves after 2 games. Looting in action movies, when villain fires, when hero fires. Printer, can you please print this document? No, why? Because I'm out of ink. The path is blocked. That moment when you're born deaf and you learn that people have been hearing you fart all along. No one. Indian bridal makeup artists on YouTube. Afrikaans churches, lie here, English people. Me thinking about having a little snack 5 minutes after I said I was full. Hey brain, I feel kinda bad right now, could you tell me why please? Nah, why? I'm literally you. Lol, get effed. 1 + 2 = 3. Parenthood is hard because you don't know if your kids will remember that time you yelled at them without pants while you had your face mask on, or that time you took them to the park and had a picnic. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're going through a hard time right now, leave your hair alone. 1980 and 2024 we will have flying cars. 2024, open box before eating pizza. Bird watchers, straight men and ****s, getting excited over seeing a pair of great bobs. Old guy at the gym wearing short shorts just bent down to tie his shoe and the old flesh chandelier fell right out of the ballroom. Bro was gifted with eloquent speech and uses it for evil. Limited edition Mario milk, $240. It was the night before vacation. Canadian B, USB. Guy with a Neuralink cut me off in traffic, so I took out my Flipper Zero and made him gender dysphoric. Me, back pain, baldness, debts, depression, cholesterol, ton addiction, your mom. You, I stepped on landmine. Even though you didn't make it to the end of my story, I will always have the corner folded down on your page, because it was one of my favorites. Businesses that claim to help you with your finances be like. Welcome to Wendy's, the F you trying to eat. The fact our planet doesn't get heavier with buildings because all the material used to build were already here. That hour we lost was the one I was going to use to get my life together. When I was teething, the doctor gave my mother powder to rub on my gums. Sure grandma, let's get you to bed. Mom, hope you're eating good since you moved out. Me, peanut butter and sandwich. I personally don't like to explain what's wrong with me. I would rather just lay low until I feel better and start feeling like myself again. I don't like to bother people. I don't even like people. When my girlfriend doesn't know she's a high-grossing only model because she's blind. Me and I was trying to explain that Europe is nothing without the Germanic people, Serbs being predominantly Slavic and still contribute a lot. You must be 18 years old to view this content. 9-year-old me, year born, 1907. Tell me something that I don't know. Scooby-Doo is basically a show that teaches kids that the villains in our lives are usually not strangers but rather people we know and trust. Aren't you drinking a lot? Screw Izumi, but I feel so great for some reason. Me, in the middle of the night. Colgate, 1 out of 10 dentists. When I'm having a heart attack, so I drink more coffee to make it beat faster. Me after texting what you doing in bulk to all my female contacts at 3 AM. Chess master. Help Annie. Ask if she is okay a billion times. If a plane crashed while I'm on it and I live, I'm suing the airline for a number that don't even exist. I need a $1 billion. My cat is cuter than yours, fight me. My ruse was successful, now I have hundreds of super cute animal pictures to look at when I'm down. You stupid idiots fell right into my trap. A belly button is basically a scar from when you got into a knife fight with a guy in a mask after being evicted from your first place. Cheeto shaped like a Pokemon sells in auction for $87,000. Me with an entire bag of chicken nuggets shaped like dinosaurs. Spirit Air introducing cheaper travel. Water, H2O, Fish's House, Beach Liquid, Ocean Sauce. Bro, you should try gambling. Hey, got any plans after work? Today's tasks, chill self. Looking for hard game? Ask GameStop cashier if the difficulty is mechanics or numbers. She doesn't understand. I pull out illustrated diagram explaining what is mechanics or what is numbers. She laughs and says it's a hard game, sir. By game, it's numbers. I can't be racist. I have a black friend. The black friend. Me trying to get 8 hours of sleep in just 3 hours. How did you add the clouds background? That's the sky, we were outside. My goal was to lose 10 kgs this year, only 15 more to go. You're so hot but your Twitter makes no sense, like you are so weird. Like, why do you have a dumb A picture for everything? My reaction to that information. This exactly what I'm talking about.
Spare change, ma'am.